a smile from cheek to cheek and feeling fancy. That's where I'm gonna be, 'cause now I'm shining, I'm hiding. I got a good thing on me, no, I can't hide it. There's nothing with my sleep. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. I got all the magic in me. It ain't never gonna leave, ain't never gonna leave, no. Anything can happen, anything can happen, anything can happen, yeah, anything, yeah, anything, yeah, anything can happen, anything.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. I am the ever joyful, energetic, running on faith, intelligent Jerry Lynn Orocho from Cape Coral, Florida. And I don't know about you, but I love that video. I love the music. I love the words in the music that anything can happen. The magic is within me. And if you haven't been feeling that way all day, I hope that we have boosted your spirits and you realize that you can do anything you put your mind to. So if you will just comment, we would love to know who's watching. So we want to know where you're watching from and who invited you. So if you'll just let us know that, that would be fantastic. We're so excited to have you joining us this evening. I'm going to set the agenda real quick. First, you're going to learn a little bit about the Mary Kay Company, just 3.5 minutes. It's super fast. Then we're going to share some of our favorite products with you. And we even have a Christmas gift idea. So I hope that you're already thinking about the holidays. And then you're going to hear a story of inspiration and hope from our fabulous guest speaker. Okay, so that's the agenda. And I hope, and if you are watching this and you just got excited by that video and you think my girlfriend should be watching this, go ahead and invite her to watch this. Send the link to her, copy her, tag her, however we do it, get your friend to watch. But in the meantime, we are going to watch a video about the Mary Kay opportunity.
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they're always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Man, that was a great video. I truly like that video. What we would like for you to do is comment. Tell us what you liked about the video. What questions do you have? We definitely want you to dream big, because in Mary Kay, we dream big. You can have whatever you want. The Mary Kay by your side. So as Jerry Lynn said, we're going to give a little bit of product information. So until our favorite products. All of them are our favorites. But my favorite one today is going to be waterproof lip liner, waterproof lip liner. I am currently wearing the lip liner in Rose. It's available from your beauty consultants for just $14. But let me tell you why I like it. One, it's waterproof, so it stays on. It's non-transferable, so I have it on this hand, and I can put this hand with this hand, and I get nothing. So just imagine being able to sip your tea or your coffee and not transfer your lip color to that. It also has it has a retractable. It's retractable, and it has a sharpener. So those are some of the reasons that I love this eyeliner. Make sure you're commenting so that the question that you have, someone else may have it, and you're just a little bit older than they are, so we can answer your questions in the chat. And I am going to turn it over to our guest, who's going to tell us her favorite product. We have Allison coming with her favorite product. There you go, Allison.
Okay. I'm a fan of our retinol set. So if you haven't been introduced to our 0.5 retinol plus the facial milk, this comes together. And the reason I love is because the brilliance of Mary Kay, of the retinization process that is exclusive to us. So introducing retinol, because in its purer forms, it's so potent because it does so much good for our skin. That has to be introduced slowly. So I love that. And I will tell you, it was a little daunting at first to think that I had to introduce this slowly. Once I committed though, oh man, I'll never go back, because every night that I use it, the next day, my skin looks more radiant. My dark spots are more diminished. My fine lines are, like less deep. I think everything about this just takes your skincare to the next level. So if you love the results of your skincare, but you want to take it to the next level, talk to your beauty consultant about adding the 0.5 retinol facial milk set. This retails for $120, an incredible value because it lasts forever. It just goes and goes and goes and goes. So I love this. It's a great value. Talk to your beauty consultant about taking your skincare, putting your skincare, I call it on steroids. Take it to the next level for even greater benefits and rewards.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you so much. And I am back. I'm Jerry Lynn Orocho, and I am going to talk to you about holiday. Just quickly, this is one of my favorite products. It truly is. This is our Mint Bliss Foot and Leg Energizing Lotion. So if you have a job, and even if you don't, but if you have a job where you're on your feet all day, teachers, nurses, retail workers, if you're on your feet all day long, you need this. But I don't have a job where I'm on my feet all day, and I still need this. I love it. It's only $12. It totally re-energizes your feet, but it also makes your feet nice and soft. And I don't know about you ladies, if you go for pedicures and such and have to have those calluses like shaved off, this is going to help you to not have those calluses. It's going to keep your skin really nice and soft. But at this moment, it's limited edition. It could sell out, so get to your consultant as soon as possible. That comes with these are fuzzy socks. I know it looks like a hot chocolate. That's the whole point. It looks like a mint hot chocolate, but these are actually socks. So at night, you put your mint bliss on your feet and you put your socks on. And if you don't want to sleep with socks on, it's totally fine. But just until the lotion absorbs into your feet so that it doesn't get all over, not that it really gets on your sheets, but I don't know. Some people like to put socks on after they put their lotion on. And if you live up north, I'm telling you, these fuzzy socks will keep your feet nice and warm and toasty. I love them. They're so stinking cute. But it's a mint hot chocolate for you. It's a great gift. It's only $12. $12 gift. If you have a secret Santa in your office, if you have a girlfriend that you just want to get something a little nice for, she's had a rough year, this is the definitely the gift you want to get. So now I get the honor and the privilege of introducing our special guest speaker. She is my girlfriend. Her name is Allison Wright. She is our sales director. She started her Mary Kay business in Minnesota right out of college. And that was, they're going to figure out your age. I didn't mean to do that. But 24 years ago, she started her Mary Kay business right out of college in Minnesota. But since then, she has moved her business from Minnesota to Chicago to Wisconsin. And now she's here with us down here in Florida. And I'm so excited. I'm so blessed and grateful that she moved here so that she could be in my life. But she started her business right out of college and 2 years became a sales director. That is quick, but she became a sales director 2 years later and been a sales director ever since. She has earned 11 cars in her Mary Kay career, and she has done Queen's Court of Sales, earning diamond rings. Queen's Court of Sales means she sold over $40,000 in one fiscal year 4 times. So I can't wait for you to hear her inspiring story. And I have to say that she is one of the kindest, sweetest, most complimentary women I have ever met in my life. And you will often hear people talk about Mary Kay women that they're super happy and you wonder if they're for real. I'm in Mary Kay and I met Allison and I thought, is she really this nice of a person? But she really is. And I'm so excited to have her in my life. So take it away, Allison.
Wow, what an introduction. That is so amazing. I ditto back at you, Jerry Lynn, because I'm inspired by Jerry Lynn and I learn from Jerry Lynn every time I'm in her space. So for those of you who know her and love her as your beauty consultant or your sales director or your senior sales director, you are doubly blessed to have Jerry Lynn in your life. So Anna Alicia, oh my goodness, total gifts from the Lord when he brought us here to Florida 3 years ago. So I'm going to share with you some of my favorite F words. Okay. So some of my favorite, I have seven F words. Okay. I don't know what yours is, but let me just start with some of mine that relate to my Mary Kay business and the life that God has given me through my Mary Kay business. So the first one I'm just going to say is friends. One of my favorite F words from Mary Kay that came in my Mary Kay starter kit 24 years ago is friends. I was a tomboy. I have brothers. I kind of always wanted, I just kind of thought it was way more fun. I want to be a Boy Scout. We played in the woods, like I was like, I just didn't think, I didn't have a whole lot of girlfriends. And that is the truth. So I think that one of the gifts Mary Kay gave me was the realization of how relationships matter and developing the skills to build quality friendships that last and that significantly impact your life and leave you better. How many of your friends raise you up and make you want to be better, right? That's a gift of Mary Kay. So many friends just will love us where we are and let us kind of stay in our self-pity. Not our Mary Kay friends. That is not the case. I think the other thing that is about me is I'm very serious. That's like my personality by nature. Any other serious friends out there? Okay, any other serious girls? Well, these girls are fun. I mean, look at Alicia. How can you not be with Alicia and have such a good time? Or Jerry Lynn, for heaven's sakes. And it just taught me not to take myself so seriously. Mary Kay has taught me to really enjoy every season and every moment. And that's a gift that I've learned to really love who I am and where I am and what I'm doing. And so fun is something we can add to it blesses every part of our life. But listen, when you're having fun, guess what happens? The people around you start having fun. They start to love who they are. They start to love their lives. They start to love their moments. And I think that's a gift we give to the world. When I was little, I think I was kind of one of those, I just wanted to make the world a better place. I just think, Miss Congeniality. I really do want world peace. And I thought, how can I make the world better? By becoming better. And Mary Kay's given me that gift. So along with the F word of friends and the F word of fun, foundational growth. Mary Kay has given me so much foundational growth. I think about the areas of my life that I've grown in. There isn't one part of my life that's been untouched by the influence of Mary Kay Ash, the woman. When people say, well, what makes Mary Kay different? I always say there are a lot of good brands out there, right? There are a lot of good products. There are a lot of good companies. The one thing that no one else has is Mary Kay Ash, the woman. I know I never can get this right. Mary Kay Ash, the woman. No one can replicate her, although a lot of people try. But I really believe it was the influence of Mary Kay Ash that really, because she was authentic and she was consistent in her character. And you meet people who have been modeled and trained by her, and then who model and mentor us, right? And then we get to model and mentor that for others. I just feel like that's such a gift that Mary Kay gives us, a safe place to grow some of the foundational things of our lives that really, really matter. Along with, I think for me, my faith, how much my faith has been shaped by Mary Kay, because faith is something you do. It's not something you know. We think it is, but faith is actually something you do. When you really believe, right, you will take action on it. And so my faith has grown because I believe for what I do not see. And I take action on that because I believe in my Creator. That's it. Because I believe He can do anything. I believe I can do anything. And I believe you can do anything. So I believe in others, and my confidence and my faith has grown because Mary Kay modeled faith in such an incredible way. And then my mentors, my sales director, Gail, who passed away 13 years ago, she, though, modeled it to me in such a way that I desired it. I wanted that in my life. And so that's why saying yes to Mary Kay, not just the first time 24 years ago, but ever since then, continuing to say yes to my Mary Kay has been foundationally transformational for me in my life. So fun and friends and foundational growth, which includes my faith. So look at me. I'm already up to 4 F words. I know I'm crushing it, right? Look at all my F words. Okay. Along with that, family. And when we were new, I didn't know if I really ever wanted to have a family. I always wanted to have a career. I really did. I was going to be a very successful, world famous performer. Actually, my degree is in piano performance. That's what I was going to do. And so in college, I ended up becoming injured because I actually practiced too much. And so I injured myself. And so my career goal, my vision for my life was really kind of gone. I did relearn to play the piano again. It took me 2 years of starting all over from the beginning in college with a degree in performance, to have to relearn how to play the piano again. Think about like learning how to walk all over again. That was pretty much my process. So learning how to play the piano again, really through that time caused me to reevaluate a little bit more. And so I ended up marrying my college sweetheart, Scott, who I dumped him 3 times. He was persistent. We stayed best friends all through college, and they eventually asked me to marry him. And I knew that I wanted to spend every day with him. That was 25 years ago. And what a gift that has been. And then God blessed us with 2 boys. Will is now 17 and Truman is 15, and doing life in my business, allowing me the privilege of being able to say yes to my family first and letting my career fill in around my priorities, which were my most important relationships. No one else can be a wife to my husband. No one else can be a mother to my children in the same way that God called me to. So I am the one who got to decide, right? They didn't spend time. They didn't go to a daycare. I was their daycare. I was their mother. And I'm so grateful. And I feel passionate about giving women the opportunity to have a significant career and also keep their priorities in balance. And Mary Kay herself said that, right? God first, family second, career third. And I get so excited about that. I could talk about this for days. I will spare you. That's just one of the things I feel like Mary Kay gave me the opportunity to dream about a family, to have a family, to keep those relationships in order to continue to be a blessing to the people that He's given me in my home. So fun, friends, foundational growth, faith, family, right? Along with that flexibility. And I think that just goes with being able to live by my priorities. So when I know that in a day I have the opportunity to give or be a blessing, I can do it because I don't have to check with my boss, right? I also have the flexibility. If someone's in the hospital, I can run and take them a meal. Those are things that I watched other people do, and I kind of marveled at their heart and their desire to do that. And then to have the life that supports that and a business that supports that and the income to support that. So those were some things that I watched other people have, and that are part of my life today because I said yes, and I continued to say yes to a Mary Kay business in my life. And the last one then, fun, friends, foundational growth, right? Faith, family flexibility, and then finances. When I started, I wanted to make $50 a week. I had never successfully sold anything. Did you guys ever have to sell band candy? Like, I was a music nerd, so I was a band geek, and band candy was our fundraiser. And every year my parents were like, oh brother, here we go. We have to buy all of her candy because she will refuse to go out and try to sell it. And that's the truth. I never even tried. My parents, we had a lot of candy. But I was scared to death. And I thought sales, I just couldn't even quite get over it in my own mind. But I wanted to earn a little extra money because my husband's love language is gifts. And I was broke. And so I thought, I'm going to need some money in order to be able to buy him nice things. So I wanted to make $50 a week. I mean, I was not highly motivated when I started my business. And I did not know what I was doing. That is just fair to say. And so really, truly, I think the financial part of it, when I started to earn a little, and then I would start to earn a little more, it got exciting. And then I set bigger goals. And, then it was always to, make our house payment. And then it was to pay for my kids to go to Christian school, which is like double a house payment. And then it's both, it's taking on all those big bills because listen, what finances do is give us choices. And we're getting to the age and stage of life where my husband, I think, would really like to not have to go to his job every single day when and if the Lord, leads him to a different path. Well, if I keep taking over things, right? How exciting is that? We can completely change our lifestyle when our kids move out. Just saying, in a couple of years, Lord willing. Okay. So those are some of my favorite F words. And I really, really think that this I didn't have in my list, but I'm going to say freedom. And the freedom to break free from the trap of depression. I was clinically depressed I didn't even know I was clinically depressed, but when I was newly married, newly in my business, was clinically depressed and very, very unhealthy mentally. And I will say to you that the transformation of growing from being depressed and really, truly not even really having a desire to live to loving every day so much, I really believe that that's been one of the greatest gifts. There's so many that God has given me, is the freedom to be who God made me to be. Not to be bound by anxiety and depression and fear, which so many women are bound in today. And so I would say to you, if that's the reason you're thinking about not doing this, let that be the reason to do this. And Mary Kay said, success looks like this. You get started and you don't quit. And if my story is anything, it's that. Get started and then don't quit. And my question is, how much is feeling confident about who you are worth? How much is feeling confident about who you are worth? Because to me, $35 to give Mary Kay a try, you're confident, you're worth that. Your confidence is worth that. Because when you know who you are and you know what you believe and you know what your values are and you get to live them every single day, holy cow, there's joy and energy and freedom in that. And women are dying for it out there every single day. We get to have it as a part of this company. I'm so grateful. Thank you for taking time to hear my story. And I'm just so grateful again for the opportunity to share a little bit with you today.
Oh my goodness. Everything Jerry Lynn said is true. When I first met Allison, I felt this girl is not real. She is too happy. Even though I've been in the Mary Kay world a while at the time that I met her, I was shocked with Allison. She is truly the same every time you meet her. So there are so many other women like her in Mary Kay. I like the fact that you talked about those 7 things because it gives us all that in just one little starter kit. So the thing that stood out for me was definitely friends. I found friends that you can be friends with. Some friends you have to put on, but friends in Mary Kay tell you the truth even when it hurts. So good friends will always tell you when you're wrong. So I thank you, Allison, for sharing your story with the viewers, and I hope that you have questions for Allison so that we can help you answer those questions as you think about our pink world. It will be amazingly, surprisingly, because I was not for Mary Kay. I was not. My senior, Jerry Lynn, ran me down. But I'm here to tell you that those pink thoughts are going to attack you and you're going to want them answered. So your beauty consultant can help you answer those. If we don't get a chance to answer them in the chat, you may be afraid to put it in the chat. You think we're going to run after you. We're not going to run after you. I promise. We just want you to have all the answers so that you can make an informed decision about the best decision that you'll ever make. And if you just have to stay with it, you'll go far, just like Allison did. So at this time, I'm going to pass it over to Jerry Lynn, but don't you forget to comment, because your comments are important for your consultant and for us. And she's going to tell you how this can become a part of your big dream.
Okay. Now, we want to talk about, if you are interested, if anything that Allison has shared or any of the videos have shared got you interested in starting your own Mary Kay business and maybe just, dipping your toe in it, it's literally $35 to start a business. You're not making a huge investment. You can just dip your toe in, see what it's all about, kind of look around, feel out the waters and see if you want to stay in it. But as Allison and Alicia and I have already shared with you, we're so thankful that somebody offered this opportunity to us. And I want to make sure that if you were invited to watch this, you should really take it as a compliment, because we get to select the people that we work with. So if you were invited to watch this video, that means that your consultant would like to work with you. It means she likes you. So I think that you should feel special, but it's only $35. That gets you our e-start. That gets you that you can work virtually. It gets you a couple little samples so you can try the product, but it also gets you your website and credit card processing. Then you have 2 weeks to make the decision of how invested you want to be in this little side hustle that you might be starting. You have the eStart Plus add-on, which is only $45, and that comes with a whole bunch of samples. So if you only want to work your business virtually like we're doing tonight, or on Facebook and things like that, then you want the $45 add-on. If you would like to meet people in person and have the products, then you want the $90 Pro Start. And let me tell you, the bag it comes in is fabulous. I need to order one for myself because I'm a little jealous. Allison, I know we both started over 20 years ago. Our bags did not look like these fabulous fashion bags they have today. Oh my! But it comes with over $400 worth of product inside that $90 start. So it's totally worth it. So there are a few things that stop women from starting a Mary Kay business. And, as you're watching, you might be worried about time, that you don't have the time to start something else. I was just on a training call this afternoon that a woman had 5 jobs before she started her Mary Kay business. 5. I'm like, how do you have time to work 5 jobs? Like, I don't even understand that. So you can fit a Mary Kay business in because you truly are your own boss. As Allison said, we do encourage you. The company encourages us to work our businesses with our priorities of God, family, career. So we fit Mary Kay in around your family, not the other way around. Some people want to find out, where do you find your customers? How do you find customers? Well, Allison moved her business 4 times and she keeps finding customers. Guess what? There are people everywhere. Your customers are people that have skin. And if you know anyone that doesn't have skin, I don't know how you would know somebody who doesn't have skin. Maybe a zombie is running around, and it is getting close to Halloween. We'll see what's happening. Okay, so your director will help you find, if you have one person you can start with, your director will teach you and train you on ways to find other people. And if you're not the sales type, honestly, we are not looking for sales type people. We are looking for, well, I guess sales type people just have like a connotation of being pushy and aggressive. And in Mary Kay, we want women who have really big hearts that want to help other women and build relationships with other people. That's how you build a long-standing business. And finally, maybe it's just fear that's holding you back. Maybe it's those 4 little letters, fear. Another F word, but this is a bad F word. Fear. It might be holding you back. But let me tell you something. Fear and excitement are both based on the unknown. So you decide which emotion is going to take the lead. Is fear going to stop you from growing that seed of greatness that God has placed within you? Instead of thinking, what if I fail? We, the 3 of us, prefer that you think, what if I succeed? How will my life be different? How can I impact the lives of my family? So we have one more chance. We want you to comment. We want you to give us a letter grade of an A, B, or a C, okay? A, after hearing all this information, you are absolutely, sign me up. After hearing all this information, I'm ready to jump in. B is buy me a cup of coffee. I still have a few questions. And even if you're virtual, you don't live close to your consultant, we can still get you a cup. We can still sit down and have a cup of coffee over FaceTime, Facebook Messenger, however you want to do it. And C sees that I'm a very happy customer, but I'm so glad to know this information because I can send women I know to my beauty consultant that I think would be great at this opportunity. Okay. So thank you so much for being our guest tonight. Thank you, Allison, for being our fabulous guest speaker. It was such a privilege and honor to have you on. Thank you for making time in your schedule. We hope you all have a fabulous evening.